Okay, I got a nice little rock funky riff for you, a song by Lenny Kravitz and Slash. I'll just demonstrate it to you first. Always on the Run it's called. Okay, so I'm going to show you the tab now. Here we go. This is what it looks like. We're just going to start with the very first two beats. So we're on the 6th string as a 0 and then the 7th fret on the 5th string. So it'd be like, see that? Now I want you to use your 3rd finger here because I don't want you to move your finger side to side too much. So just get used to that, playing them 2 notes. And the next bit is a 5/4 slide. So see, we're on the 5th string. I want you to use your 1st finger there. So you play the 5 and you slide it to the 4. So see here, 5th string, 5th fret, play it and slide it. Now if I take off pressure there and move it, it cuts off the note. So you got to keep the pressure down the whole way. So if it's cutting out, you got to keep your finger pressed down so it goes. And just because it's a slide, hammer on, pull off, them type of things, it doesn't have to be a quick, doesn't have to be a super quick thing. It could be, but you can play the note and then decide to slide it, just like with a hammer on. So here, so this is good. It's good practice for your slides, your hammer-ons, your pull-offs. It's got them all in this riff. So that's what we got so far. And then after you've done that 5/4 slide, you play the 5. Now what I don't want you to do is slide back up to there. You got to slide down and then play this 5. So you might as well do that with your 1st finger and then your 2nd finger play the 5. Righty-ho. So the next bit is a 5/0 pull off on the 4th string. So we're on the 4th string, 5/0. So we just played this note here. So we want to move down, play the 5, and see I'm plucking that string off with my finger. I'm not just lifting off, because that doesn't create a note. You literally got to get used to picking it off with this finger instead of just always relying on plucking it. So 5/0, that's a 5/0 pull off, and then you've got that ends on a 7 up here on the 5th string. You could use your 3rd finger for that because you're using like your 1st and 2nd finger for all this bit. So every time you go to the 7, you want to use your 3rd finger. So your fingers will look like this. So like they're looking a bit like that rather than like this. So you got. So. Okie dokie, so let's go to the 2nd line. So here you can see it starts off the same, 0, 7. Now this time it does slide 5/4, 5, slides to the 4, and then it slides back to the 5. So this time it does go like this. So you got to apply the pressure the whole way of that. Don't go. That ain't going to create lifting off, ain't going to do anything. You've got to keep your finger pressed down the whole time to get that. So. And then we have this last little bit here. So it starts with a 2/0 pull off on the 4th string. So we're on the 4th string, play the 2, pull it off to the 0. And then it's on the 5th string, it does a 2/0 pull off. So 5th string, so you go. And then we have a 3/0 pull off. So we're on the top string here. We move over to the 3/0. you might want to use your second finger here, so and pluck it off with your finger. So you got. That's the joy with pull-off notes and hammer-ons. You can get a couple of notes in quicker than you would do if you were to individually pick it. So a lot of the time when you watch fast players, they're hammering on and pulling off, and it sounds probably more impressive than the effort it takes to do it. So it's a bit of a cheat way of playing fast. Alright, and there ends on a 0-2 hammer on the 4th string. So you play the 0 and you hammer on this 2. Now you got to apply a fast, hard force to this. You can't apply hard pressure if it's not fast. See, it's got to be fast, but it can't just be fast and soft. It's got to be fast and with a lot of pressure. So it's like 0 to 2. I find it better with the 2nd or 3rd finger. I think you could just get a bit more weight of your hand behind it. So you got. Alright, so putting that line together, I'll show you what it sounds like with the tab. So. And then I'll show you what it looks like. You might want to pause it at these points. Okay, so putting the two together. And I'll play that with the tab. Quicker. Alright, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that.